Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Learn from Basic to Advanced English. I'm Sharma Rawal. On the board there are 10 words written and all the words are written to personality traits. Let me tell you one thing, nothing new I'm going to teach you in this video. But one thing is for sure, after watching my video, you will never be able to forget these videos because I'm going to teach you in a very fun way. Okay, I will tell you the trick to remember these also. Okay, moving to first word, egoist. Okay, who is an egoist person? Okay, a person whose world revolves around himself or herself. Okay, a person who is always concerned about what will I get from this. All the decisions, all the actions that this person does, you know, there is only one thing in his mind: what will I get out of it? Will I be benefited from this task? Okay, in return, what will I get? So a person who is always concerned about himself, I'm not saying concerned, but he's only concerned about himself. The rest, he has nothing to do with the other people. That person is called egoist. Ego has been taken from Latin word ego, and ego means I. Okay, ego is equals to I. Moving to second word, egotist. Now what is egotist? Egotist is a person, you can say, who always talks, he always likes to talk about his success. He will always say that you should take suggestions from me. Do you know how much money am I making? You should be practical. You should ask me, you should take my suggestions because I have achieved this, I have achieved that. So a person who's always boastful, मिट्ठू मियाँ, अपनी मुंह से अपनी तारीफ खुद ही करता रहता है, अपने ही आप में खुश रहता है. That is an egotist person, boastful. Okay. Moving to next word, altruist. Now these people, they gain joy, they attain joy by helping others, and that too without any complaints. Okay, they believe that the true essence of life is when you help others. Okay, they believe that the true essence of life is helping others. Okay, and they do it without any, they don't want anything in return. They are always helping others. They are always, it won't be wrong if I write they are givers. Okay, so such people are called altruist. And how will you learn this? They are ready to give everything, all they have. Okay, all of it. Okay, from all of it you can learn the word altruist. People who are ready to sacrifice, people not sacrifice, but yes, they are ready to give in charity. They are ready to help. Okay, others. So such people are called altruist. Coming to this word, introvert. Introvert. Now, this word has been taken from Latin and it means to change. Okay, over here also this means to change. Now, what is introvert? Introvert are the people who, who are, I would say that they do not like to socialize. Maybe they want to, but there is a kind of hesitation in them. They keep asking themselves, what will be the repercussions? How will people, if I wear this, if I wear this part, if I wear this suit, or if I wear this dress in party, what will people think of me? What will be the reaction of people? They are always concerned about others. That what will be the reaction of the other people. So such people are introvert who are unable to, I would say they are kind of, they take time to gel with others. Okay, it is not possible for them to, quickly make friends. So with the word has in into it. You can remember this word introvert, a person who likes to stay in the house. Okay, such people can be called introvert. See, this is a trick, this is a short trick, or you can say, it is a way of by which you can learn. You can you can retain these words in your head. Okay, introvert, people who take time and are a little more conscious about themselves. Okay, and are little conscious. Alright, moving to extrovert. Now this is completely the opposite of introvert, and I will also give you a trick of this learning this word. It has extra to it. These people are larger than life, extrovert people. It won't be incorrect if I say that they are the life of the party. Okay, they like to socialize, they like to give their inputs, they like to gel with other people. And extroverts are really good teachers. If a person is an extrovert, he can be a good teacher, he can be a person who can express his views and can make the other person also agree on the same point. Okay, so extrovert people are the people who like to socialize. Okay, there is no hesitation in them, and you can learn the word extrovert. Everything is extra with them, and there's nothing wrong in being extra, so such people are called extrovert. Ambivert. You can call these people a mixture of introvert and extrovert. Okay, intro plus extrovert people. Why? Because these people, in some conditions, at some situations, they might be an introvert person. They would not want to, give their views, give their suggestions to other people, And in some cases, extrovert, they might want to, and they do suggest their views. They do say, okay, this thing is right and this thing is wrong. This should not be done and this should be done. So whenever there is a mixture of introvert and extrovert, such people are called ambivert. Okay, so you can learn ambivert. There is a combination of introvert and extrovert. Moving to misanthrope. Misanthrope. See, there is a rope to it. I'm telling you a trick how to learn this word, misanthrope. And rope means rassi, rope. And these people believe that the human race is the worst creatures on earth. Humans are good for nothing. And they feel they are tied to a rope. You can learn by this. Okay? They people who have hatred or dislike other human beings are called misanthrope. Let me tell you that nobody is born with these traits. It is the society, it is the surroundings that shape people, and then we categorize into them. Every child, every baby is born normal. Okay, if a person is a misanthrope or he's a misogynist, then something would have definitely happened in his past, in her past, and that is the reason the person has shaped out like this. So yes, where was I? Okay, moving to misogynist. Now you can see the word G by N. First of all, I'll tell you what does misogynist mean. Men who hate women. Okay, and how can you learn this word? There is G by N written to it. And we women do visit our gynecologist doctors. Okay, so from that you can learn, you can retain this word. See, it is easy to learn anything. If you're a good learner, if you have good memory, you can learn. But the problem is, the problem comes when you have to retain those things. That is why I've come with a short trick where you can get to know these words also, and by knowing the tricks, you will retain the word in your head. Alright, moving to misogamist. Now, who is misogamist? Person who thinks or who hates marriage. Okay? Which nowadays people are not very fond of marriage. Misogamist, you can learn this word by learning the word GAME, game, okay, as they do not consider marriage as something serious. A Mr. Gamers can be a very great lover, the person would do anything for his or her love, but when it comes to marriage, they kind of step out, they kind of step behind, because they feel that marriage is an institution and they're not meant for staying in institution. Okay? The last word is ascetic. Ascetic. A person who does not believe in enjoying the worldly pleasures. Okay? One who doesn't believe in enjoying worldly pleasures. Okay, they love to live a simple life. And you can remember this word ascetic by ashram. Okay? Consider the people living in ashram are ascetic people, monks. Monks lead an ascetic life. So these were the words that are related to personalities, and I hope you enjoyed the video. You will remember the trick, and by remembering the trick, you will retain the word. Thank you for watching and being with me.